last we left off, you. Well, Dave, take it away.
Okay, hey, it's me. It's Dave. I'm Dave, and this is Goats of Saltmarsh. Previously on Dutchmen's and Dragons, we I listened to it like 4 hours ago, and I already forgot.
We
um,
chased Vosbrack through the
we did.
town.
Yeah, we started at a council meeting. One of the council members got arrested because they had made a deal with pirates, which maybe is how we got kidnapped, but a lot of people have been getting kidnapped because of this deal. A new council member has been added to the council to fill their place. Then we met Voss Brack, who was trying to trick us into not thinking he was Voss Brack, and had a very exciting chase scene through the marketplace. Um, After we caught him, there was an interrogation, and we found out not a lot. Really, to me, I don't really feel like we learned a lot. Um, but at the end, after we decided to let him live, we dropped him back off in the marketplace where he was assassinated by a crossbow. Um, and the new council member was there, which Gus found suspicious. And her name is Arabella, and she tasked us with investigating a guard tower that was built on the Isle of the Abbey. And that's all I got in my
Mm-hmm.
note.
Mm-hmm. That
Did I
sounds
miss
good.
anything?
Yep. Yep. Nope. That was
Okay.
it. Although just to clarify that last bit, um, she wants you to go investigate, yeah, an Isle of the Abbey to
Oh, yep, I read it more
have.
closely. They want to build a
Yep.
guard tower on the
Yep.
island.
There we go. Perfect.
Yes.
Cool. So what they will basically, I think she tells you your next move here is to visit
Major
uh,
weight.
Major Wake, exactly, on an
Yes.
island nearby. He has a lighthouse there, and so you can stop in there and talk to him to get more information about the island.
Sounds good.
Hmm? Do we have any idea how far it is to Major Wake?
Give me 1 second here. Let me just double check
I guess,
something.
should we take a long rest before we go, or are we
Sure,
good
sure.
to just go and then grab a
Um,
couple long rests on the way?
Are you
it,
like
it's it's it,
not fully
it's
rested
really
right now?
I'm okay. I've used 2 rages, during
Oh
the
yeah,
I was
you
gonna
chase,
used
say
them during the
because
chase.
but
I would
that's
say
about
it
it.
is nighttime, so I would say
Oh,
it'd
right.
probably be recommendable you just take a long rest here and leave tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Um,
feel like we've got a little bit to do before we leave anyway, because we were talking about maybe staffing up the crew of the ship with some more soldiers
Right.
instead of just regular sailors.
Yeah. And then that way in the morning we can go take a nap, long rest, and then in the morning go round up some some soldiers,
Yeah,
not
go get
just
some
sailors.
soldiers.
We need people who can fight.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, um, yeah. What do you want to do here? Do you want to take a long rest and then do whatever you'd like here next morning?
Well, it's nighttime, yeah.
Yep.
Like pretty
Mm-hmm.
late.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, it's getting there.
Yeah, there's probably nothing for us to do but rest anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I go to my bed, which I can't remember where it is. I think I slept
I
on the
think
ground last time.
I think this was mine, maybe.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll sleep here in this
Oh,
corner.
there you go.
Wait, did I sleep on the ship? I almost wonder. I think I did.
You
I
might
almost
have.
kind of think you slept on the ship.
Ah.
Yeah.
In a way, I kind of really like how we can see the whole map in this place
I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
No, I thought.
it's
because
our
it's our safe
place. We
house.
should be able
Yeah.
to.
Right.
I mean, we'll probably have some visitors now since that poster's been around for a while. But oh well.
Well, it is still a secret house by the docks. Just because there is
Oh,
a secret house doesn't mean they know
right,
which one to go to.
right.
That was
Yeah.
that was my favorite part of that joke.
The whole
Get the
thing was a
secret
pretty good
house.
joke.
I was like, yeah, just come on down to the secret house and meet me there. I thought that was very funny.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's the morning time here.
So where would we go to find some soldiers that are capable of sailing?
I'd say if you go down to the docks, you could probably find some people that'd be able to get the job done.
I say we do that. Yeah.
Okay. Um, yeah, you can head on down to the docks there, and for simplicity's sake, I believe you have your crew currently is 6 sailors. I think last time you had 4 fine folk. You want to do same amount there, but get actual better ones this time?
Well, how many beds did we have? I feel like we could crew more than that.
I think your current is, I mean, it could probably be, whatever, but do I have this? There you go. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 beds, and I think Oceanus maybe takes one of them.
Is that 11 including ours?
No, including you have
Right.
yours
Okay.
are 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So
So
those
we
would
could
not be including yours.
So we could hire like 10.
Yeah.
I mean, is that how does that sound to you guys? What kind of budget do you want to have for this?
What's the
Well,
budget?
let me clarify that by saying that you
That's a good
also
point.
6 of your sailors, or 6 of them were sailors to sail the ship.
Yeah, we definitely need
So,
people that are capable of actually
I
sailing
see.
the ship.
So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can't get soldiers who are also sailors.
I guess you probably could if you wanted to. Yeah. No, I would say that'd probably be fine.
Because I'm thinking about like
Mhm.
like not like obviously a U.S. Marine, but like the more
Yeah.
traditional historical meaning of the word Marine. I'm thinking of those guys who are like they were in the Navy, like the old time Navy, like those kind of guys.
Mhm.
That's my proposal anyway.
Mhm.
But if you
Yeah.
guys want to keep
I mean,
like
if we can,
sailors and then get some more like heavy soldiers or something, that's cool too, I guess.
if we can find people that can do both, well, then I'd be for it. We're pretty rich.
Yeah. I feel like we can afford it.
Yeah, I agree. And if it becomes too expensive, we can always say, "Sorry, guys, it fell on hard times." And
Time for 2 of you to jump overboard.
walk the plank.
Generous.
But we don't want them to be too aggressive, right? That we don't want a mutiny on our hands.
Ah, right. That's a good point.
Right.
We don't want them to
Yeah.
be too ambitious.
Well, all we gotta do is keep them happy.
Mm-hmm.
Let them get enough time to drink and enough of a share of the loot, and
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that should work. Okay. I'm trying to think here as far as I know, Dave. We had talked a little bit about cost for these. Do you remember what we had talked about before?
I seem to recall, and I am pulling this out of my memory from several weeks ago, so I could very well be wrong, and don't feel bad about telling me I am. But I
You're
think
wrong.
I remember that a regular sailor is 2 silver pieces per week.
2 silver a week. Okay.
And I think that a soldier, there was a merchant sailor and a soldier sailor, and I think that the soldier sailors made like 6 silver a week. And
Okay.
I don't remember if I have that exactly right, but that's the number in my head.
Okay. No, I like that. That sounds good to me. Okay. I'll say that if you go looking, you'll find like maybe, excuse me, you can find about 7 of those types of sailors. Or like I should clarify, like more of like a marine type of a sailor.
Sounds good to me.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And so then in that case, if you'd like, you can still retain.
What's our ship's called? What's our ship's name? Is it?
I think it's called the Ghost of
the Sea Ghost.
The Sea Ghost.
Ah, right.
Mm-hmm.
So we do our best to persuade them to see if they would like to seek employment at the Sea Ghost.
Now hiring.
All positions.
Except
all
the
ships.
3 that we want.
You can't be captain.
Right.
Exactly.
Or first mate. Or
what am I? Bosun, I think?
Let me double check. Yeah, you're bosun. So
I've been meaning to change my character sheet to say Captain Gus Tallfellow, and I've forgotten several times, but now it's done.
Nice.
Captain. Commodore. Tallfellow. Okay, sweet. So let's see here, I think just to clarify, I guess like hold on, let me double check something else. Okay, sweet. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So you can round them up, and to clarify, so that if that's 6 silver a week,
right?
For 6 people, that means 6. So you're looking at 36 silver plus plus another 6 for the other 2. Okay, so 42 silver a week.
Okay. How can we remember that, guys?
So it's okay if you pay once per month.
Okay.
Like end of the month. So
that's kind of nice. Can
so if we do,
we need to get the crew to unionize and appoint one person to remind us to pay them every month.
Yep.
I mean
that's Moist's job.
I was gonna say that's basically Moist's job to do that.
Okay.
How much was that? 42 silver per week.
Yeah. So
for all of
if
them.
we do
14 per us.
yeah, it's really not
14
much
silver
at
each.
all.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So,
Cora rounds it down to 1 handful, which really is only. I mean, 14 silver is less than 2 gold, so he'll probably give him 2 gold out of for my share.
Right. We got 1,200.
Core just doesn't want to do. Is Core bad at money, or does Eddie just not want to do math?
I mean, why or?
If we can do it once a month, Matt, can we just say like 4 weeks at a time?
Yeah.
Is that easy enough?
I mean, realistically, how long is this campaign?
Right? All right, boys, your hours for the next year.
I mean, like,
here's a sack of gold.
No.
That's actually a good point.
It's true. Yeah.
Let's just pay him for a year.
Yep, we pay up front, and we pay more than anybody else which is
And
why
that's why
they'll
you
want
aren't going to
mutiny.
mutiny.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
and why they'll stick with
Very nice.
us. So we give
Okay.
them what
Let's-
6 gold right off the bat. I get Core gives with 2
Nice.
each. Thoughts?
We give it to Moist, and Moist pays the crew every.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
That I like that.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So how much do we pay him? 6 gold? Is
Well,
that it?
I think you said 6 gold, right? Yeah.
2 each.
So,
Oh my gosh.
2 gold each.
yeah.
We're going to become a shipping smuggling empire.
Mhm.
This is
That
the
costs
game
nothing.
now.
That cost us nothing. That was nothing.
Just
I
don't
know.
don't
That's
tell
kind of
them
the thing.
don't tell them how much we have
I'm
because
not.
they'll definitely mutiny then.
I'm not. I didn't say it out loud to them. I said it. I said it in halfling to myself.
Gotcha.
That cost us nothing. I can't believe we got away with that.
So, yeah. Is there anything else you want to do before you head out? The trip shouldn't take more than like an hour or two.
I have
Okay.
had a thought that I
Nice.
would like to propose, and if we don't want to do it, or if it's going to take too much time, that's fine too. But how do you guys feel about outfitting the ship with some cannons?
Ooh.
Because we really don't have a lot of defense, other than like our swords and like any ranged weapons we have, like bows and arrows, which I don't know are going to be very good against one of the Sea Prince pirate ships or a Kraken or something like that.
Mhm.
But if we had some heavy guns, maybe that
Do
would
they?
be
Is
useful.
there even a place around here that has cannons?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that's a
Mhm.
very good point.
Yeah, there's kind of like a dry dock place um nearby that does a lot of that type of stuff.
Nice.
Is this very complicated, Matt, and break the game, or
No.
could you tell me
Hey,
like how much it would just cost to do that?
yeah, so let me just read through here just a little bit to get a little bit of an idea. Um, so there are some cool things you can do for um, for your ship to upgrade.
Oh,
Just as an FYI, it costs. Let me see if that's actually accurate because that's
Uh-oh.
it's a lot.
a sheet
That's going to
code.
be a lot now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot now.
Shit. Shouldn't have pretended like this was
Okay.
almost nothing for the sailors, you know.
let me do this. I'll drop it because that seems kind of extreme. Let me see here. Let's do this. Okay. I'll do it in tiers. Starting off with maybe like the first thing will be the cheapest for options wise.
We have to play with
Because
blood, sweat, and tears.
exactly. Um, is there some really interesting things you can do? Um, okay, so you can do, if you like, I can read through them and kind of tell you different stuff that you can do to the ship.
I mean, if you guys don't mind,
Go for it.
I'm really interested in that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you can do hull upgrades. Um, this, okay, so can gain one of the following upgrades hull wise. You can either have a churning hull. And what this does, it's a tempest rages within these rune-etched iron chains. Raiders and pirates who operate under the blessing of the storm god sometimes make use of this upgrade. By draping the chains over the ship's hull, the storm's fury thrashes into the water around it. The water within 210 feet of the ship is difficult terrain for everything other than the ship.
Mm.
So probably wouldn't apply well for you there, mainly in the fact that unless you have a blessing of the storm god. Death vessel. Nice. Cool. Okay. Death vessel.
We
Crafting.
want that.
Yeah. Crafted with materials harvested from the Shadowfell, this upgrade grants a ship an aura of dread. As an
Ooh.
action, the ship can create a pulse of horrific energy. Every creature that is an enemy of the ship who is on board within 210 feet of it must make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, a creature is frightened of the ship for 1 minute. On a successful save, the creature is immune to this ability for 24 hours. Once this ability is used, it can't be used again until 24
Holy shit.
hours.
That sounds extremely cool.
That sounds nice.
What does that cost, Matt?
I have to think. That one there might be a little bit more going through here because there's some
Honestly,
that are
it
like
kind of
that.
sounds like shit, though. Really, I don't like it very much. But just just for giggles, how much is it?
I'll say 5,000 gold.
Ah, shit. Didn't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Were you trying to reverse psychology the
He was
DM?
trying to
Yeah, we
reverse
said that one
psychology.
sounds really cool, and then he said it's really expensive. So I figured it's shit. How much is it? It didn't work.
You can get one here that makes the ship immune to ice, to cold damage, but vulnerable to fire damage. You get one where the hull is made up of living vines, or living like a living wood, and it gains 2 bonus to all Constitution checks. You can get a reinforced hull, which doubles the hull's hit point maximum, or you can do a vigilant watch. This is a row of crystal orbs, each filled with a viscous liquid and a beholder's eyeball, is mounted along the ship's hull. Invisible creatures are visible while on the ship or within feet of it. Now here are movement upgrades, and okay. Oh, interesting. You can, which this doesn't work here, but because you have sails, but you could have clockwork oars set up that only that when a crew member uses them, he just pushes a button or lever that activates them.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Ever full sails. These billowing sails are woven from cloud stuff drawn from the elemental plane of air. Wind whips and whistles around them, allowing a ship to move with a speed of 60 feet regardless of direction relative to the wind. Defiant sails. These sails glitter with a fine coat of mithril treated with abjuration magic. While the sails are unfurled, ranged weapon attacks made against the ship and anyone aboard it are made with disadvantage as a result of the sail's protective magic. This does not apply if the attacker is aboard the ship. And then also dragon sails. Dragon scales woven into these sails make them more resistant to damage. The sails gain a 3 bonus AC, and they have resistance to a damage type based on the scales used to craft them. You can either choose black, blue, brass, bronze, copper, gold, green, red, silver, white. And that is acid, lightning, fire, acid, fire, cold, cold, damage resistant. So, and then you can choose screaming sails, which are woven from the energy of captured wraiths and bound with the spirit of a banshee. These sails groan mournfully when they catch the wind. As an action, while within 5 feet of the sails, the ship's captain can cause the sails to unleash a howl. Every creature hostile to the ship who is on board or within 300 feet of it must succeed a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw, or the creature takes 46 psychic damage and is then frightened for 1 minute.
That one sounds pretty dope.
Scything oars. Sharpened, magically reinforced oars make a vessel dangerous to approach. When the ship takes an action that moves it with these oars, any creature or object in the water within 10 feet of it must make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw, taking 2d6 slashing damage on a failed, or half as much on a success. Now we get to, weapon upgrades.
Hey.
And so here we go. So using methods similar to those used to produce magical weapons, a skilled spellcaster imbues a ship's weapon with destructive energy. This weapon gains a 2+ bonus to its attack and damage rolls, and its attacks count as magical.
Okay, so we have to have a weapon to do that, though.
Yeah, let me think here. Let me take a look here. I guess to double check, because I mean, it doesn't really ever show that the Sea Ghost has cannons.
Okay.
Let
So
me double check.
maybe eventually we'll get another ship, something that'll have cannons.
Um,
Oh, shoot, if we're gonna be buying cannons, I might as well get a blunderbuss.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Right.
Nice. Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. Siege equipment. Nice.
Mhm.
So you can either get a ballista, a cannon, or a mangonel. I think that's how you say it.
Mhm.
Basically, it's like a type of catapult. Um, yeah. And let me double something here.
What kind of ship do we have? Is this a
Like
ship
the
or does
tiger
it have a
ship?
name?
Yeah. Well, okay. It's called obviously the Sea Ghost. I believe it is I mean, I'd say a sailing ship, right? Would be.
Okay.
I
Yeah, it
mean,
doesn't really seem to be a warship or anything.
no, I
If it
would say
doesn't have
definitely not an
cannons.
warship. I would say a sailing ship would probably make the most sense for it to be called. It's definitely probably more like like a merchant ship or more like
Yeah.
a hauling ship, whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
It was used by smugglers, but it's not like a
mhm,
It's
naval
no
warship.
galleon or anything. That's
exactly, exactly.
Actually, could
Let
we
me double
even put cannons on it? There'd be no
Yeah. Oh no,
holes.
you definitely could buy cannons.
Put them on
I
the
mean, you could
top.
definitely, you could definitely get them fitted out to.
Yeah.
I just want to see here what I can find out. Okay, cool. I think yours. I think. Okay, no. I'm just trying to find out here what. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find out here. Okay. So, sailing ship, cool. So for your ship, I would say you could probably get several cannons for sure. As far as ballistas or mangonels, you could probably only get one each of those just due to the size of them. Um, but I'm trying to just figure out what a good cost would be, honestly, for these. They don't really give a whole lot of options here. I would say probably if you wanted to for cannons, um, I would say probably 200 gold per cannon.
I mean, I'll do that right now.
Yeah. Okay.
How many can I buy? Just one?
No, I would say you can buy. Let me just see here how the ship. I would say you could probably buy and fit. Probably around. You could probably fit 3 on each side of the ship if you wanted to. Um,
What?
you'd probably, in order to do this, you'd probably have to wait a week for the work to be done to
Okay.
include the cannons
So
into it.
maybe, so we should budget for this and then do it while we're in town for a while.
Yeah,
What do you
I would
think?
say
What do
that
you think of that, guys?
Yeah,
Sure.
probably.
Okay.
Was
You
this
say two?
clearing out the island for the guard castle? Was that urgent? Kind of, I think, right?
Um, it was semi-urgent, as in it was something that they would prefer you do sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
That's okay. Let's just go do it.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully we don't meet any resistance because everybody on the island is already dead.
Right. That's never gone wrong before, I'm sure.
Right.
shouldn't be a big deal.
But we let them know that we want what 6 cannons
Yeah.
to make sure to have them in stock and ready when we get back.
Sounds good. Yep. He'll make an appointment for you there to get your ship fitted out.
Get those cannons on order.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Yeah. In that case, there, if you'd like to, I'll bring you on to Jan's ship. There we go. And
Oh
actually,
yeah.
let me see what I can do here. Um, okay. Um, see if I can do something cool here.
It moving.
There we go. I think. Oh no, it's not. No, quiet right for some reason.
Wait, what? Oh, we're
Oh, I'm just trying to. Yeah, I'm
we're
trying to.
downstairs now.
No, what I'm doing is I'm trying to. I'm trying to switch out the ship so that way you have an empty bottom.
Ah.
But I'm not sure. This map doesn't seem to quite fit nicely. But um, we'll show that for now.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyways, um, basically just because in your bottom layer you have a bunch of barrels still and stuff like. I was just trying to figure out if I could get that cleaned out.
Yep. We
As
sold
simple
all
as
of
we
them.
can. But yeah, so yeah, right here are your 7 Marines that you've hired. So
Very nice.
Okay, get to
They
work.
look like they can fight.
yeah, they're grizzled, swarthy sea hags. In the nicest way possible, of course.
They're
I
hags.
was gonna say that doesn't sound nice.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you head off for the island, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so you head off to this little island off the side of kind of the Saltmarsh area, a little bit further south. You head over to it, and you can see looks to be not a huge rock, but definitely one that you could imagine would probably be treacherous, for ships coming in that wouldn't know of its location or being able to see it, on a foggy night. You see a white lighthouse kind of looming up from the top of it, and a little keeper's cottage off to the side, connected what looks like by like a little covered hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, so you head over to it. You'll have to, get into. You have to lay anchor and take a little rowboat over to it.
Right. Sure.
To
Yeah. Should we take anyone with us? I feel like this isn't where the danger really is.
No, this is more or less just to meet with.
Yeah.
Right, we should maybe just scout it out ourselves.
We can take major wake if it comes to that.
Yep. Let's go see him.
Okay. All right. So you head out and head over to the or over to the island, and you're able to make it. You can see there's kind of a little dock there that you're able to tie your boat to, and you get out on it. It looks like there's it's kind of a little shed there, that looks like a little place for a little, to repair boats and stuff like that if need be. But yeah, you can make your way over to the lighthouse if you'd like.
Cool.
All right. And on the way there, a seagull comes down and starts seeming to kind of peck at Core a little bit.
Hey, you little shit, get out of here!
Can you swat him away?
Well, yeah.
Best leave him be. Bad luck to kill a seabird.
Oh.
I was gonna say, like, I really should have watched that movie when I found out Matt was sending us to a lighthouse.
Oh, I missed it a little bit. Seen you sparring with a gull. Best leave him be. Bad luck to kill a seabird.
Fine, I guess.
Yeah. Shen
Yeah,
is
the seagull.
definitely very cautious.
Yeah, you can make your way up to the lighthouse there.
Don't need any bad luck.
And just as you're about to knock on the door, it opens up and you see a haggard and spry man of around, say about 60 or 70. You can tell seems weathered and feral bearded and hunched over, and his hands are just veiny, skinny, veiny hands. You can see that through the beard on his face, you can see that the lack of his visible lips suggests some missing teeth, and he tremors a bit, but he's lean and sturdy as a lead pipe. His high cheekbones smile even when he grimaces, and his wild eyes shine like jewels. Good morning, fellas. What'll it be then? Here to talk about the Io.
That's right. Major weight, I presume.
Ha, that's right. You must be those Saltmarsh heroes I hear about.
Word gets around, I guess.
Well, I'll tell you what. I was just on my way to go check me lobster traps. Care to join me?
Sure. Sure.
He motions you over to follow him. You go over to the edge and you can kind of see there's a little area where it's some cliffs that jut out. And he points to a couple ropes that you can see going down into the water, and he looks over at the big one. What's your name, fella?
Name's Core.
Core. Huh. Let's be putting that strength to good use. So here,
Oh
pull
yeah.
on these ropes.
All right. All right. I
All right.
grab like how many are there total?
I'd say there's just 2 of them.
All right. I grab both of them
Yeah.
in one hand and try to pull them up.
Nice, nice. Okay. Do a strength check.
Dang. What did you
Nice.
tie them to down there? They're stuck.
Pull me, good lad. Pull, Core.
Alright, I'll drop the one and try again to just pull one up with 2 hands.
I was gonna say if you want, you can with that a little bit of encouragement from him there, you can roll again here with advantage if you'd like.
Alright.
Nice. There we go. Yep. You managed to pull them up, and you can see some dull lobsters, kind of moving around in there. Look at them. Better than fin fishing. And, he marvels over the lobsters.
Better than fin fishing. What did you say there?
Uh-oh.
I can see you're a sailing man, a fishing man. Well, I tell you what, sometimes when you had fish all your life, lobsters just do you a bit of good.
Sun and tides, man. It's no way to talk to a fisher. We spend all our lives out on the sea.
Maybe you've never had it the way that I've made it. Here, come on, I'll make it for you.
Did you say sun and tides as a curse?
Yeah.
I love that. I adore that. That is so good. If I had inspiration, I'd give it to you. That is cool.
See, now I can't give it to you because it'd be like a big party. So
that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
So this is totally what the dude looks like, right? This.
I mean, I assumed that's what we were going for.
Yep. If I don't see Matt's picture in Roll20,
yeah,
you probably have it minimized.
Wait, what? Where?
But
that's Matt's avatar on Roll20.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I have the video chat thingy like totally small.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's basically how it looks like. So.
Nice.
Yeah,
I see it now.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he brings you inside, and he I'll have a seat, and he he gets to work on getting the lobsters cooked, or you getting them cleaned up and puts them in a boiling pot, and starts getting them heated up.
Smells good.
Oh yeah, it's the best. Oh, tell me about yourselves, lads.
Well, I guess I'm Core.
Core? All right.
Nothing too interesting. I work for Gus here, and well, lately we haven't been doing much work. We've been being busy being heroes and everything. It's
Yes.
takes up a lot of time,
My friend is being humble. We work together, all 3 of us. No one works for anyone else. But we.
Well, I used to work for you, I guess. Is what I said.
We were partners.
Wait, we were?
Yeah.
Oh.
You just aren't terrible at money.
Oh. Nice.
I was holding on to it for you.
It's more of a nuisance than anything.
You do notice that he seems, as he's kind of walking around, you can kind of tell that he has seems to have a bit of a limp as he goes, and he seems to bang his leg on something. You can kind of sound like it sounds a little hollow, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Is he wearing like long pants, or can we see like a wooden leg?
No, he's wearing long pants, so
Yeah.
you can't see anything. But
Yeah, I'll introduce myself. Name's Shen. Spend most of my days, well, until lately, out in sea. Yes, wide open sea, no land around, nothing better. Sun on the back. Sure, you can appreciate a sea, even though you probably spend most of your time on land. But
oh no, I can appreciate the sea very much. I spend most of my days at sea, just well, not on the sea, but here. 13 Christmases at sea.
impressive. Saved many a sailor, no doubt, keeping the lighthouse lit.
Of course. Wiki's job is never appreciated. Yes, I just see the picture that you sent in Discord, Eddie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what, sometimes it gets lonely though, being the only one out here.
Oh, I can
How
see
long
that.
have you been out here by yourself?
Oh, it comes and goes, but it's been about 20 years now that I've been spending most of my time out here.
Is that a lot?
I mean, you're asking me if that's a lot?
I was asking like either
Oh,
Chen or Gus.
gotcha.
How old is Core?
Upper 20s.
Yeah.
Pretty young still.
So like, he's been out here for almost a whole core.
Whoa.
So how do you know Arabella if you've been out here this long? How do you
Arabella?
know? Yeah. She's the one that sent
Oh,
us to see you.
she must be someone on the Mariners Guild. I don't know them by name myself, but they're the ones that do me paying and give me the rations and supplies.
Okay.
Well, all right. Looks like it's about ready. So he goes over and he pulls the bright red lobsters out of the the pot and sets them down and garnishes them. Puts them on a nice little green leaf. Gets a little lemon, cuts them in half, puts them on the back there, and it looks really nice. And he gets those there for you. 3. Since I'm assuming that or no. Actually, would you prefer if Oceanus was with you, or on the ship still?
All right.
All right.
Doesn't really make
I mean,
any
honestly, it's
difference,
kind of hard to tell him what to do since he doesn't understand us. So
Right.
Right.
he probably would have just come along if he would have wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's welcome to come if he wants,
Okay.
but if not, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He'll maybe come along. And, yeah, he'll be there too. He's always kind of interested in finding new stuff out. So,
Did
he
we
kind of
figure out?
notices maybe. Go
Did
ahead.
we figure out? Does anyone speak Aquan? I remember we talked about that last week, but I don't
Oh,
remember
right.
how that ended.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't think anyone does.
Not that I'm aware.
Someone's gonna need to take a feat eventually.
We really
To
should.
learn
The
a
new
language.
crew. We should have checked for and paid extra for anybody who speaks Aquan.
That would be good.
You know what? This guy hasn't made a single effort to learn common either. So
Right?
I guess I don't feel that bad about
There
it.
is that.
That's fair. Yeah. But yeah, so he gets the lobster out, and yeah, you can before you're able to dig in, he he gets a little tin cup out, and he gets a little clear bottle and pours some clear liquid into it,
Ooh.
and he offers it to the rest of you. Anyone else care to get some of that?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
please.
All right.
What
Any
I'll
for you,
take
is
Shen?
some. Yep,
All right,
I'll
perfect.
take some.
He
What
goes
is
and
it?
pours them around, and smells like some pretty strong stuff.
What does he call
Nice.
it?
Drink.
Drink. Cool.
Good
I
man.
love it.
He raises his glass and he says, "Should pale death with trouble dread make the ocean caves our bed, God who hears the surges roll, deign to save the suppliant soul." And with that, he clinks your cups and takes a long sip.
Yep.
Nice.
I shoot
He
it.
did you ask him what he calls, or what, did you ask him what he what
Yeah, I
was
mean
in the?
that's what I meant when he
Okay,
like handed it
yeah,
to us. I asked him what he
gotcha.
called it.
Okay, yeah. Well, he um as he takes a sip here, he kind of sits down. He's like, the Chicopee, a fine un she were, clean built and trig looking, none more fleet in '64 than she. We are on the brakes, a mutiny it were. And why, ask ye? Why? What's the terrible part of the sailor's life, ask ye, lad? Tain't tapping, working on double tide. Nay, no. 'Tis when the working stops, when you're twixt wind and water. Doldrums. Doldrums, eviler than the devil. Boredom makes men to villains, and the water goes quick, lad. Vanished. And what's the answer? What be the cure? The only medicine is drink. And he holds up and takes another long sip. Drink, lad. Keeps some sailors happy, keeps them agreeable, keeps them calm, keeps them. And he, hear the rest as he finishes his cup and pours himself another little bit. Well, he notices that maybe you haven't eaten yet, and so he motions you to go ahead and eat. He digs in himself.
To the is it
Right.
lobster?
Yep, lobster.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Go at it.
All right.
Start eating.
Let me see here. What is a Yeah, no.
Planning ahead. I like it.
Yeah, actually, just out of curiosity, everyone roll a Constitution
Oh,
save.
man. Oh, yeah.
Nice. Shen? Or
Yeah, getting there.
okay. Yeah, you. No, it's probably better for some of you than others. Maybe just core, probably was really good for him because he probably just eats anything, honestly.
Yep.
For you, Dave, you're like, you could see it'd be kind of good, but maybe it's an acquired taste. It's maybe a little too fishy or something like that for you, or maybe just some of the seasoning on it's just a little bit off.
Yeah. Sure.
Mhm. And I kind of maybe the same for you, Shen. Obviously not too fishy, but just just not quite. You're just a couple of good things like.
Right.
Well, what'd you think of me cooking, lads?
Delicious.
It was okay. It was okay.
Okay. Well, Shen, you're fond of me lobster, aren't you?
Uh,
What a sentence!
I think you maybe have had a little bit too much to drink. It was okay. Don't
You're
need to make
drunker
more.
than a virgin e-fence. I seen it. You're fond of me lobster. Say it. Say it.
I don't have to say nothing.
Let Neptune strike ye dead, Shen. And,
oh God, that's amazing.
I kind of get up out of my chair.
At this point in time here, Wake, he gets up and he sticks his arms up, and he's like, "Hark, Triton, hark! Bellow and bid our father, the Sea King, rise up from the depths. Full foul his fury, black waves teeming with salt foam to smother this young mouth with pungent slime, to choke ye and gorging your organs till ye turn blue and bloated with bilge and brine, and can scream no more. Only when he, crowned in cockle shells, with slithering tentacle tail and steaming beard, takes up his fell befinned arm, his choral time to trident screeches, banshee-like in the tempest, and runs you through the gullet, bursting ye a bulging bladder no more, but a blasted bloody film now, and nothing for the harpies and the souls of dead sailors to peck and claw and feed upon, only to be lapped up and swallowed by the infinite waters of the dread Emperor himself, forgotten to any man, to any time, forgotten to any god or devil, forgotten even to the sea, or any stuff or parts of Shen, even any scantling of your soul is Shen no more, but is now itself the sea. He's just shaking.
So, through all of that, Core's face goes from mild amusement to kind of concern for Wake, like, dude, are you okay? And then to concern for Shen, like, Shen, yo, you good? You okay? You feel all right?
All right. Have it your way. I like your cooking.
Oh God.
He kind of calms down after that, and I knew you were fond of me, lobster.
Oh dear.
That's good. Give you inspiration for that one, Marvin. That was great shit.
Oh gosh, that was funny. That was good. Well, Wake, if you can fight half as well as you can curse, I think we were sent to the right place here.
Yes. I suppose you'll be wanting to know a bit more about the Isle. Well,
Right.
Here's what I know. No. Okay, there we go. The only safe place to get ashore on that reef-ringed, rocky little isle be that large sandy beach, what known as Skull Dunes. These dunes are full of undead, cursed from the clerics of the abbey, created as an army to guard the beach. Skeletons, wretched, cursed skeletons, lie under the sand and attack anyone who comes.
We've been told that that pirates may have taken care of some of those that army for us. What do you know about that?
The pirates got ashore somehow. There must be a path through the undead, but to find it, to have the keen eye to find it would be the problem. I spoke with many of the men that fought with, that were sent out to fight, and they weren't able to catch up with the pirates till after they'd left the island. But they'd have taken as good as they gave. They were a miserable, sorry lot from what I heard when they attacked and routed what was the left of them. I think they said one shipload escaped, but we sank the others. The sea and the sharks got the survivors. Don't think they ever got a first-hand account of what happened on the island or how the pirates got through the dunes.
Well, we may be in for a little bit more than we bargained for here.
Hmm.
It might be. It might be.
Is there anything else that you can tell us?
I.
Anything else
Yeah.
we need to know?
As for the abbey on the isle, well, who's to be sure? They never got anywhere near the place as the smoke arose from the island for days after the pirates attacked. Maybe that means the island's been abandoned, or maybe the abbey's been burned and the clerics are waiting to rebuild. But anyway, that's what you've been hired to find out.
Right. Okay.
Aye, the isle be holding dark secrets. A terrible power keeps the dead alive again and again. You must stop it.
Hmm.
Hmm. So it's more
Oh,
than just the necromancers, maybe.
Hmm.
more undead. We've fought those before.
Hmm. Right. Well, we're stronger now than we were then. Um, and we did all right the first time.
Yeah.
I think we can take him.
Bold words, Cut. We'll see if it pays off.
Yeah.
Well, we came this far. Might as well go check it out.
Yeah, we didn't hire all these Marines for nothing.
Yep.
So, all right, so yeah, at this point, like, well, if you have any, unless you have any other questions for you, he will bid you safe journeys.
Yep. I'll shoot my drink and. Actually, he mentioned something about a crew. Does he have any of this drink for sale? Anything that we can use
Mm.
to
Hmm.
keep the boys happy?
Yeah. Yeah, I have some. My own special concoction. He goes over to the back and he opens up a cupboard and he gets out a crate with about 6 bottles in it. Um, aye, these be what you were wanting.
What would you like for it?
He thinks about it. Aye, a gold bottle.
Oh, deal. Yeah, if you don't mind to part with it.
These didn't turn out as good as I had hoped, but they still get the job done.
Okay, I'll buy 6 bottles.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah.
We can use these as a surprise for the boys after the fight if they need a boost to morale.
Very nice. Mm-hmm. Cool. So yeah, from there you will leave the island, and he'll show you where to go. So that way you know where to sail to get to the uh, island.
Yeah, to go find the
Mm-hmm.
Skull Cove.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
Excuse me,
So
Skull Dune.
Skull Dunes. That's correct.
Scaldoon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So as you come along here, you come up to the island, and as you can see, the down here is Skull Dunes.
It's not a very big island, is it?
No, it's about a mile wide and 2 miles long.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Um, the island, as you can kind of see, is a little more than a slab of rock. Um, slab of rock rising from the ocean. The sea has battered its crumbling cliffs so that almost the entire island is surrounded by dangerous rocky shoals. And the waves crashing and splashing over the jagged rocks make it obvious, even to landlubbers, that any attempt to navigate the shoals can only end in disaster. And even if you were to get past those dangerous rocks, the granite cliffs that rise directly out of the water offer no place to land or to come ashore. The only place that offers a place to dock a boat is down here, the sandy area.
Yeah.
Known as Skull Dunes.
Okay.
Skull Dunes.
It's good a name as any. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay, cool. So, um,
1 square equals 500 feet
Wait, really?
on the map.
Holy cow. Yeah.
okay, cool.
I guess math checks out. Mile wide, 2 miles long.
Nice.
Yep.
Cool.
Perfect.
Gotta give them respect for that there,
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we do here. Now this,
Oh.
Ta-da.
actually, you know what?
No, it's
Let me do that.
150 feet.
Let me, give me just 1 second here to get things figured out. So this here is the, these are the Skull Dunes, and as you can see, you can kind of make out a little bit of how the shoals are, kind of the broken rocks kind of form kind of like a barrier around the side of it. And so this is something here where your only real way of going into it is probably from right around there. Whoops. Did you see that?
Nope.
No.
There we go.
Okay.
So yeah. So from there you can, if you like, you can take your boat and you can disembark. And I guess how many people or who all are you planning on having come with you onto the island?
Well, maybe we leave Moist and the sailors that aren't soldiers on the
Okay.
ship.
Moist. So, okay. So you'd bring with mainly your the 6.
Yeah.
The 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Or the 7. Perfect. Cool. Okay, sweet. So on the island, or okay. All right. So yeah. So you get here. So just so you know, this is obviously 1 square is 150 feet. So you can pop your little token there. Actually, that'd be perfect. The way that this plays out, it's a little different. What I'll have you do is pick one person to lead the way, and that person will have to make a wisdom or a perception check to see how far they can progress into the dunes.
Well, I've got a +5 to that, guys.
I've got a -1.
What is it?
Perception.
Yeah.
Mine is just a 3. So let's say
All right.
go for it, Gus.
Follow me, boys.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Run 150 feet.
Nice. Whoa, where'd he go? Oh shit, he's all the way up there. Hurry up!
I run another 150 feet.
Well, here we go. at this point, roll your perception check.
Right. Perception check.
I'm not sure if they're supposed to be like so that we can see the whole map or not, but yeah.
I've got an 11.
What can you see?
All of it.
See.
Well,
I
the
mean,
dune,
it's
just
the dune
I don't
it's
part.
think-
just Gus,
I
but
don't
yeah.
think there is any dynamic lighting.
no, and that's fine.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
isn't supposed to be this. Some of these maps, like the module, came with. If you want to see, this is what it looks like.
Hmm.
That came with them, and then so all of them are uncolored, just like this. And so I found
Nice.
a bunch of these here online that
That's
work
cool.
really nice. But yeah, so they don't all fit the same with like the
Yeah.
with the whatever the pre-made map size is, but they fit, and stuff like that. So it works. But yeah, anyways, okay, cool. So you make an 11.
An 11.
And so you kind of look around and you kind of look at you can kind of see maybe some tracks in the sand. And you are 1, 3.
I'm what?
There you go.
Mm.
You're able to follow the tracks all the way up to there, and everything seems to be pretty fine, or like you don't seem to come into any hazard or anything like that. Everything seems smooth sailing, but right when you get about there, you seem to lose track
Okay.
of the tracks.
Okay.
That was unintentional. Thanks. Okay. And so from there, I will have you. Okay. In this case, because you're not sure where to go, you go into here. And I will have you. Anyways, you're walking through, and you think that this is maybe the right way to go, and just as you think, oh, okay, perfect, you step your hand out, and you see a skeleton hand come up from below,
Uh-oh.
and I will have you all roll for initiative.
Uh-oh.
But give me one second here, and I will pop you over into this nice little thing that I made for you.
Nice.
Nice.
Oops.
Okay.
Nice.
13.
There you go. Cool.
Matt, you
Alright.
accidentally added a bunch of enemies to the map.
I know. That was my mistake.
Hey, but
I'll
we
get rid of
actually
them right away.
we outnumber them, so
Right?
Nice.
something.
Nice.
Let's just hope we don't lose all of our men.
Again.
Maybe we don't have to pay them then, huh?
True.
Yeah, we've paid Moist for a crew. It doesn't necessarily have to be this crew.
That's true.
He can just pay the next guys.
And then we tell them, hey, you get paid first time you get paid in 2 weeks, and we keep killing them off every time before the 2 weeks comes up.
At the end of payday.
Yep.
Like right before payday.
Hopefully this isn't a huge pain for you to do, Matt.
It should be fine. We'll see how this goes this first round here.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll change things
Luckily,
up. But anyways.
they're all the same. They do the same stuff.
Same
I'm
stats.
guessing.
Exactly.
So that
Exactly.
makes it a little easier.
You only
They're
need to have
definitely
2
not.
monster manual pages open.
Right. I was gonna say if they were all different,
Exactly.
they would definitely die this fight,
Yeah.
and I could understand.
Okay. Cool. So Gus, this.
Yes, sir.
You make the first move.
Okay, I am going to delay my turn, and ask Core. I'm gonna kind of motion to this guy. Like, is he your first move?
Sure.
All right, I'm just gonna wait for Core. No, never mind. Core can handle his own. I'm gonna wait for this guy to get in range of one of these baddies, and then I'll use my sneak attack to make my action then.
Okay. Wait. Sorry. Say that again. What are you gonna do?
I'm well, I thought it was this guy. Who's next in the turn order? This guy down here. Okay. When this guy moves up and fights this guy, then I'm delaying my action until that happens.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
And then once he gets in melee range, I'm gonna make an attack.
Got it. Okay. All right. So yeah, it is that dude's turn. He will run up and
Okay.
attack with his scimitar.
Then I'll attack for a 14 to hit.
Nice. Okay. Yes.
And if that hits,
and
then it does
Mhm.
17 damage.
Nice. This guy. So your marine comes up, takes a good slash at him, and actually, he's actually only able to get one done, and the this Skelly goes down. Very nice. And okay, he will do this one here. Up here, he will attack the scimitar. Ooh, he fails. Nice. 4 slashing. Now Skeleton's turn to attack. Dude. A rusty short sword. Ooh, what it does. Okay. Oh, that guy's turn. He will attack back with a scimitar. 23 to hit. 4 piercing damage. And the one right beside him will run up to assist. He will attack. Oops. You're looking pretty bad. And yeah, okay. And then there. And 4 slashing. And he will this guy. Piercing. He will attack back. It's actually kind of interesting that so many of them are attacking the ones that attack them. 16 to hit. He will 4 slashing on him. The skeleton up here will rush down. He will try to attack Annis. Annis should have full health. There we go. He'll try to attack Annis. 17 hits. 6. Okay. All right, Core, it is your turn.
Alright. I will move to 10 feet to that one. Reckless Great Weapon Master on him
Do it.
for a 14 to hit,
That hits.
21 slashing.
Okay. How do you want to do it?
Cut him right through the midsection of his bony skeleton, like just right through the spine. I mean, there's not much there.
You can almost it's kind of like that thing where as soon as he saw you coming towards him, his eyes somehow like the sockets and where his
eyes got wide.
bigger.
I like it.
Yeah, no, he is just
Alright.
splinters.
Then I move 5 more feet and attack this one with my second attack that I now get in one action. 15 to hit.
Alright. That hits.
17 damage.
And he is once again blown to smithereens.
And then I move another 10 feet. And with my bonus action, because I have Great Weapon Master and I reduced the creature to 0 on my last attack, I can make another attack as a bonus action.
Very nice.
So I do it again for a 19.
That hits.
For 25 slashing.
And this guy is once again just explodes. Just everything, all the bones just fall apart and just go flying.
The head bone is not connected to the neck bone.
No.
No. Nothing is connected to the adjacent bone.
And I believe that was 25 feet, so I move another 15 feet towards there.
Nice. No, that was beautiful. Basically, just went through and just wham.
Yep. Like
bam.
the first two, he knew that they were dead, so he was like basically smashed them and then was running through the bones as they clutter to the ground.
I like that. Mm-hmm. Basically, right? Didn't even stop to check. Very nice. Shen, how are you going to follow up?
I will move up to here and take a crack at him with the quarterstaff.
Nice. Which one are you attacking?
The one right above me.
All right.
That
looks like just managed to miss. Looks like you poked it right through one of his ribs. Kind of an interesting thing.
I will attack it again. The quarterstaff. Does that hit?
I hate to tell you that misses.
Okay, I figured. Okay, my bonus action, I'm going to do an unarmed attack at it. 15.
That one hits.
10 bludgeoning.
Nice. That does. You can see that definitely cripples. One of his arms actually goes off. It's that one.
There we go. That'll be it.
All right. You do have BIMs. I don't know.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I might as well have him.
Sometimes we do a little finishing touch, finishing blow.
Right.
Nice. Sadly, he misses this time.
Misses. Okay.
Would have been good. All right, Ocean is his turn, and he's a little PO'd, and he will attack that one above. Nice, and he will just feel like with his trident, he will, push through. So basically, the skeleton's head is the only thing left, and it's like hanging on the middle, the trident there, and he'll, sling it away then.
Nice.
Goodbye. Okay, and now it is the skeleton's turn here. He will try to attack the marine, and he will miss. Gus, it is your turn.
All right. I'll move over to here and shoot at the closest guy, not the one who just went, but him, and that's a 28 to hit.
Nice, that definitely hits.
And that does a critical failure of 15.
Well, it still blows him out of the water. Any particular way that you'd like to finish him off?
Yes. I do a very impressive roll from here to here, and from a
Nice.
low crouching position, I fire up at him. It's very SWAT team sexy.
Nice. Very cool.
I said SWAT team 6. No, SEAL team 6.
SWAT.
Wait.
Wow.
I said
Yeah, that
SWAT
makes
team
more sense.
60, but like that SWAT team 6 isn't a thing. I
It could
undo
be.
all the cool stuff I just said, and I just shoot him with an
It's like in your head, you've been like, well, everything's going around. You're like, okay, I could do like this really cool like roll, and then you're just like, whatever, just yeah.
like Indiana Jones in a crowded
Right.
marketplace.
All right. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Oh, anyways, by the way, yeah, that guy is gone. Cool. It is this guy's turn down here, and he will run up there beside that guy, and not quite finish him off. Still standing. So this guy will run up there with the final crushing blow. Miss. So the guy right in between them there, he's like, I've had enough of this. And he will attack, and he will just smash it to bits.
Nice.
Very nice.
Hey, we didn't lose one yet.
Nope, that was pretty good. I think the only one that took damage was Oceanus, and a couple, I think 2 Marines took some damage there. But otherwise, I'd say that was...
As long as we all make it back to the ship, then we've got plenty of drink to go around.
Oh, there is a glass. Imaginary glass. Okay, cool. So at this point in time here, basically what you want to do, Gus, is get to the top of the map here, and you will have to choose which square that you want to go. But you can't do catty corner. You have to go, either straight, left, right, or down.
I can only move like a rook.
And if you'd like to, I can show you this here, if this might help you. So this is the path that you went so far.
So far.
And that's...
Right. Well, I want to get back on that path because I obviously stepped onto the wrong square. Can I roll to see if I can find those tracks again?
I'll say no. At this
Okay.
point, you have to. It looks like they're not there anymore from what you can see, so you will have to blindly navigate across.
Okay, fair enough. Well, all right. Let's just try to find our way. Can I just move my token, or how do you want me to do that?
Yep. Just move one at a time.
I'm gonna go here.
All right.
And then I'm gonna go here.
And
good
then so far.
Go here.
Yep, you're good.
Nice.
Yep.
All right.
Nice.
Then I will do one of these.
Sounds good.
And one of those.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep, you're good. Beautiful. Yep.
I noticed that the first path didn't step on any dunes. And so
Wait, nice. Big brain moves.
Gus is the smartest character stats I've ever played.
Wait, how did you determine that, Dave?
I didn't step on any dunes. I tried to find the empty spots in the map.
Nice. I saw that and I was like, I'm sure that would make, as in like, because I have like the map overlay, so I can see, like the correct path and everything like that.
Right, sure.
And I was like, I don't think it like, it cuts through any dunes. So that's interesting.
Well, that's
I was wondering if you'd catch that. So cool.
Yeah. I also just noticed that this dune actually has a skull on it, which is pretty
Oh
cool.
shit!
The
Don't go
skull
to that
is
one.
Ooh.
Yeah, right?
Nice. Okay.
Did we make it, or do I need to keep going?
Yep, you made it. And right when you get to just about at the, whoops, you think that you've made it to the end, you're like, yeah, looks like we're all good. And you can see just at the edge of the map there is where you're wanting to go. However, you kind of notice that it looks like you see kind of a little bit further away, you can kind of see like these kind of ripples in the sand almost, and suddenly
Land sharks.
land sharks come.
I remember what it's called, but it's like a land shark. I think it's called a bullet.
Yeah, bullet.
Sharknado.
Yeah.
Sharknado.
Nice. It looks like an armadillo. That's great. Okay, but no, there is nice. Okay, cool. Or now just hear me out. What about a skeletal juggernaut and two
Oh.
skeletal swarms?
Oh
I
shit!
gotta tell you, I liked my idea more.
It does seem
Yeah, that's
nicer.
fair. I mean,
Oh
yeah,
shit!
you're.
I mean, I'm pretty
Individual?
content
Do we
with
have to all re-roll if we want to, or can just the ones that want to?
If you want to, you can. Just because I don't want to re-roll all these guys, but
I'll re-roll mine. I got one higher.
Are we gonna start where we are in the turn order?
I'll just reset it here. Then just
I
start
mean, not
from
to be
the
too
second order.
metagamey or anything, but I'd like to have a high initiative order.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
These things are massive, aren't they? Would you
Yeah,
call it
no,
a
they
skeleton
are.
juggernaut?
Yep. So basically, what we've got cooking here is you can see the down below those two there are they're honestly just like a swarm of skeletons, just kind of like all kind of moving together as like the same, kind of like yeah, basically like think for instance. Oh yeah, here we go. A swarm of bones rising out of the sand is made from the remains of several animated skeletons, and the skeletal swarm alternates its appearance between partially formed humanoid shapes and a chaotic swirling mass.
Hey.
So
Don't
basically,
like
you kind
that.
of got bones that kind of look like they're part of the skeletons, and other ones that are kind of just floating around here and there and kind of switching in and out.
So it's like a
And
shambling mound made of bones.
Nice.
exactly. And the top one, which doesn't quite fit with the token, but as seen lumbering towards you on the beach is an oversized bipedal assembly of bones that loses a portion of its mass with each step.
Oh no.
Well, hold on. It gets smaller. So let's
Right?
just
These
run from it.
skeletal guardians hold together
Run.
for only a short time before disassembling into a gang of individual undead.
Yeah.
Never run from
Well,
a fight.
well, yeah, actually, never mind that. Would we rather fight one big one or a bunch of little ones?
True.
So I will let
Oh,
you
this is kind of like, would
guess.
you rather fight a horse-sized duck
Mhm.
or a 10
Sized horse.
duck-sized horses?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice, except you got both skeletons on each side, so. Would you like to? Yeah. Anyways, okay. Go ahead, Gus.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same kind of thing I did last time. The next guy in
Nice.
the initiative order, I assume, is gonna attack. So then I want to sneak attack.
Go with him. Nice. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So he will. Nice. He will kind of his eyes will get big, but he'll actually,
Oh, were we supposed to re-roll initiative or
no,
what?
only
You
if
could
you
if you
wanted
wanted to.
Oh, I kind of
I just
would.
didn't.
I think.
Okay,
Not
go
that
ahead.
it matters much, but
You can reroll if you like,
I'd pretty
but you
low.
must choose that one.
Aw,
Oh,
shit.
rectum.
I rolled a 2. How
I
does that
mean,
even work?
Beggars can't
you
be
only
choosers.
dropped under Oceanus, so
Right, so it didn't really
not
matter.
much difference.
Nothing to lose.
Okay. Yeah. So this guy, he will run up to it and okay. With his, he will attack. Oh, whoops.
I'm gonna real quick run to the
Okay.
restroom till my turn comes.
And just because these are a little bit more little spicy boys, I'll let them do their multi-attack. He misses both times.
Yikes. Well, I did a
Okay.
26 to hit, which I got real cocky about and assumed it hit.
Oh, nice. Yep, that definitely
So
hit.
I do 14 damage to that.
Nice. That is, yep. That hits. Okay, got it. Cool. All right. He will run down here to the skeletal swarm to attack.
These
Nice.
these things have different tokens, actually, don't they?
The bottom two are the same. The top one is different.
Right.
But if you'd like to know a secret, they're both from the same image. So.
Okay.
Um,
Are they? I mean, is the one on the top significantly different from the other, like in size or anything?
yeah. So the ones below are more the swarm, where they're just kind of like, it almost kind of looks like just like a mass of bones kind of like rolling over each other to get to
Okay.
you, where
Sure.
the juggernaut is basically a huge skeleton,
Okay.
made
It's
up
one big
of
boy.
bones.
It's called a
Mhm.
juggernaut.
It's made
That's
up,
really all you need to know.
exactly. Right.
Right.
And as you notice, every time it takes a step, like a couple skeletons literally fall off of it. Like
Okay.
it's
and then
it's just,
scramble back up, right?
exactly. Yep.
Oh, that's
Okay,
amazing.
cool.
Yuck.
So this guy makes, let's see what he got, what he has cooking here. 4, 9, 6. Okay, cool. He gets off a couple good hits at that one. This guy will run up here to the juggernaut and try to attack. Ooh, nice. He will get a crit on one of them.
Nice.
7, 8, 15 plus 9, so that's 24. Very nice. Okay, and then this swarm down here will move towards, actually, it will move here, and it will try to slash this guy. Will about 11 slashing on that guy. This turn he will run up to attack the juggernaut. So he's got cooking. Cool. So he gets 6, 12, just 12 there. Okay. Here, he will run down to his companion down there to try to attack that swarm. 5, 5 slashing on that, or 5, yeah. Okay. And then this one down here will try to attack that skeletal swarm. We'll get 11 slashing on it. And the one that was attacked by it will he gets 13. Very nice. All right, and Core, it is your turn.
I move down to there. I use my bonus action to go into a frenzied rage.
Nice.
And then Reckless Great Weapon Master upon the swarm. For a 15.
Ooh, that hits.
Nice. So
Nice.
20 damage, and then
Nice.
again for a 16.
That hits. Mm-hmm.
So 21.
And how would you like to do it?
Ooh.
Whoa.
Just same thing as last time, except this time as I run through them, there's so many of them, so it takes more than 2 swings. So I'm just swinging wildly as I just run right through the swarm.
I kind of imagine a little bit like you start swinging in a circle and almost.
I almost
like
lift off.
like a dust devil. Yeah, like just like the sand starts spinning around you as you go, just smashing through it.
Yeah.
With that.
Then I move over to this guy. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Man,
Looks like it
finally
is
making up for the
Juggernaut's
terrible rolls I had the last 2 times.
That's true.
Feels good.
All right. So. All right. Cool. So the Juggernaut. Some interesting things. Nice. Okay. Cool.
Uh-oh. The DM says, nice. That's never good.
We'll just do this for now. Yeah, we'll do that. So
we don't want to wipe them out the first round.
as you're looking
right?
as you're looking at the Juggernaut, also all of a sudden, like every time it steps, a couple skeletons fall off. But as it comes in, it's getting wailed on pretty good by these guys here. It will just literally just looks like it falls and collapses into a large heap. But before you really get to notice, you see the skeletons start to looks like they're start to crawl back together to reform it. However, everyone within 10 feet must make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw. So
I guess that means me.
That means you.
Oh my gosh.
Does that mean
you got high dex, don't you? You could have had high dex.
Was it supposed to be a 14 at?
Yes.
Can I roll a luck point?
Yeah, it's a reroll. Mm-hmm.
That makes it a 13. F.
Feels bad.
You take 18 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
And let me see what these guys here make. Ooh.
Man, I've been rolling awful. Just awful.
This guy. Okay, cool.
I think so far the highest you've rolled was an 8.
Right. I mean,
all right.
please.
Swarm down here, and this swarm will attack at core.
No.
For 22 to hit.
Just barely.
All right. You did say that you are raging, correct?
Shit. Yep.
Or no? Yep.
Which, okay, the other guy died anyway. I forgot to check the box.
Oh, gotcha.
So I wasn't doing my extra 2 damage, but yeah. And he would have had advantage, but yeah.
Okay. So then, you take 14 slashing damage from that.
Nice. So halved to 7?
half. Correct.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Lucianus' turn. He will. He'll shoot his crossbow at it. Ooh. Don't. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Nice. That will take 15 piercing from him. All right, Shen, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go up, and I will attack with quarterstaff.
Oh no.
Nice.
Wow.
I will attack again. Does
Nice.
a
That
14 hit? Okay.
14 hits.
Wow.
I was about to uninstall even though there was nothing to uninstall.
Okay. And then I will do an unarmed attack.
Okay.
Wow. That's it. I'll just. That's it.
All right. You can do Bims if you'd like.
Yeah.
Nice. That hits.
Nice.
It's 4
Not
damage.
sure if they're immune to poison, probably.
Actually, you know what? That's a good point. Condition immunities, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but not damage immunities, right?
No, as in it takes piercing damage, but yeah, it's immune to.
Oh, I understand. Bims can poison people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which,
All right,
right,
Jessica,
oh
your
right,
turn.
I forgot about that.
Does a 20 hit?
A 20 definitely hits.
That's the I'm sorry, the big guy, the Juggernaut again.
Yep.
Back last time. I suck at sneak damage. He takes 10 damage.
10. Nice.
That's it.
Okay. All right. Now it is the Marine beside him there, and he will attack. Ooh, nice. He gets a lot of good ones there. He gets nice. Ooh, definitely cripples it a little bit there. Down here, we'll let. Okay. This one up here will attack. Ooh, nice. He crits on that. He gets 11, so he gets 17 damage off on it. And 8 slashing. Hmm. Well, 15. He'll run up here and attack. Ooh. Up there to try to attack through it. And... Okay. Core, your turn.
Right, Reckless Great Weapon Master again. 21 to hit.
That hits. How do you want to do it?
Wait, is it that close? 17 damage?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. I had only
Same
one
thing.
left.
I'm still running. Go right through it and sprint up to there and then start wailing away at the big guy.
Nice.
Reckless Great Weapon Master again. Ooh, 11?
That misses.
And then bonus action, because I'm doing a frenzied rage, I can attack on a bonus action, so I do it again. 19 to hit.
Now that hit. Mm-hmm.
So 23.
And that
Demonic.
blows it into smithereens.
Still sprinting.
However,
What?
from that. What?
Now it's a bunch of little ones.
But it's dead. Matt, you said so.
Oh, it's dead.
It was always dead.
Oh, that's true.
Lost somebody.
What? Oh, Matt, come back.
Lost Matt. There he is.
Hello? Yep, we can hear that. Oh, no, it's echoing again.
Testing.
Yep.
Come on. Sorry, I don't know why my. Sorry, give me a while. There you go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm using my earbuds and they kept disconnecting there.
Ah,
We don't have any echo anymore either.
nope. Sounds good.
Okay, cool.
Good.
Cool. Yeah, there will be uh, 3 skeletons left here. And they will probably pop them in here. Okay, cool. So, all right. Turn done. Me. Okay, so it's the skeleton here. He will run down, attack the first marine there. Ooh, and he will crit.
Hmm.
Okay. All right, and the next one here, he will run and he will attack Shen for a 12 to hit.
That misses.
That misses. Okay. All right. Oceanus' turn. He will run up here and he will, with his trident gun, his mighty. He will get 10 piercing on it. Shen, it is your turn.
Okay. I will attack the one in front of me.
Okay.
Ooh,
Nice.
Finally.
There we go. How do you want to do it?
Just a sideways right through the head, just right through the skull.
Just a one and done. Very nice.
Then I'll
Okay.
attack the one to my right.
Okay. Ooh,
Oh,
nice. That
yeah.
definitely hits.
12 damage.
There's all the the rolls you were waiting for.
Right.
Shen's used to
Yep.
hitting the meaty parts.
Right.
Well, there
Still
are no
alive,
meaty parts, so he's had to
Still
adjust.
alive. Looks like it. I mean, it only has one arm left. I mean, it looks like it's almost ready to fall over.
do an
But it
unarmed
is
attack for 10.
Okay. That hits,
Nice.
and it also goes flying into bits.
Well, I guess I'll run up and let.
Bitty little pieces. Let Bims take a whack at it.
Yeah.
An excellent choice there. Nice.
4
nice.
damage.
That hits. Very nice.
And that's
All right,
up.
Gus. Your turn.
Okay. Does a 28 hit?
A 28 definitely hits.
Man, I'm so tired
You're
of seeing
not
this.
very
Sneak attack
sneaky.
Not working for you. But
It's
how
13.
would you like to do it?
Oh, I just fire that arrow right in there, and we get a pretty cool little slow motion scene where it passes right under Bim's, and he stands on it for just half a second like a skateboard, and
Nice.
and then
Nice.
and then it hits the skeleton.
I like that. It's almost like, right, Bim. Yeah, no, I like that. Yep. And there it goes. Perfect.
It's back. Kill it
back.
again. Oh, it's dead.
Nice. All right, perfect. Yeah, you guys make it onto the up into, excuse me, the grassy area. And but right when you're about to, just as soon as you get past those skeletons, you see there's kind of like a little, it looks like there's like a little like weirdish like palm tree that's kind of like bent over. And you can see what looks like a figure underneath there. Does it look like like a skeleton? But he seems to have clothes on and has meat and skin. And before you get the chance to do anything else, the episode ends.
But what was he gonna do?
How meta.
We'll have to find out next week. Curses.
Curse. Blood and ashes. All right.
Actually, yeah, everything that Major Wake said, that's what Core repeats perfectly with the accent, and everybody's just strangely like,
I don't know.
wait, what?
Oh, that's good.
Just kidding.
Bad
Pretty sure he
influence.
doesn't actually do that, or isn't even capable of it.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you guys for playing.
All right.
Sorry that we had a little bit later start there.
Yep.
That was really fun.
Yeah, well, yep. That one was real fun for me because I rolled well.
Right.
Holy cow!
That was a really fun session. I loved that one.